It's Friday afternoon, which means it's time for your favorite comedy talk show, The Random Kristian Show. Today, The Random Kristian Show is talking with our favorite salsa maker, Mrs. A. The Random Kristian Show is brought to you by Mrs. A's famous Salsa Buena. 3 unique blended salsas made with cilantro and just the right amount of heat. To find a store near you, just visit mrsafamous.com. The Random Kristian Show is proudly supported by The Advisor. Created by Colonel James Neal Broadus, this Facebook group is a great resource and network for creatives. Contact them on Facebook at The Advisor. The Random Kristian Show can now be seen and heard on the Rabbit in Red Radio Network. Check them out at rabbitinredradio.com. Intro music provided by the Dead Campers. Check them out on Spotify or at deadcampers.com. Are you looking to add your logo or design to apparel, banners, or other promotional products? Check out Creative Coatings KC for all your branding needs. You can find them online at creativecoatingskc.com. Like what you hear? Don't forget to take a quick second to like, follow, and subscribe and get notifications when we go live. Now here's your host, Kristian Random.
Hi! Merry Christmas.
Merry
Almost.
Christmas.
Kind of. Hey-o.
Yeah. Gobble gobble? No, too late. Sorry.
No, it's a
Too late.
Well, actually, just finishing up the leftover.
No, you just finished gobbling up the gobble gobble.
Well, yeah, because I went a little ill.
Yes. Yeah. From the gobble gobble? Or
no, just from coworkers that don't know how to stay home when they're ill.
Oh, sure. All that making out on the docks, huh?
things get a little weird. I'm not
gonna lie.
But it's a happy environment, and
I'm sure
they work well. Okay, we're just gonna leave this alone at this point. Subnote: Andy needs to shut up. I work. Talk later.
Damn it!
Exclamation point. Underline, underline, underline. Okay.
It's going to be my second demerit this month.
3 underlines means...
Uh-oh. Well, this is my last show. It's been fun being here, everybody.
Hey-o. No, it's, boy, I'll tell you. I've now had pneumonia. And walking pneumonia. Not running.
The boogie woogie too?
And that was you.
Right, yes.
You had, yeah.
Was it the walking pneumonia or was it the walk-in pneumonia? Was it the Christopher Walken pneumonia? I'm sick right now.
I don't feel well.
It's my nose, it's stuffed. And I can't, all I want to do is sleep.
And see. That's actually a pretty decent little walk in there.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's more of a stutter, but it's all right.
I feel like throwing up.
Right.
Yeah, I can't do it. I could probably work something, but there's so many people that can nail walking so well. I'm like, that's one I'm not even gonna bother with.
Right. Yeah.
I like to stick with the Clinton. No. So anyway, welcome to the show. It's Friday. It's 4-ish, and randomly here we are. I am Kristian Hungriest Maximus because today Andy can eat, and we are excited because, of course, the famous Mrs. A is on the show with us, and we are very excited because she's going to be making a little holiday appetizer and meal it's supposed to be very easy to make the way she's doing this. So it's super simple. So it helps you save time during the holiday season and keeps everything rolling. So you can be festive and fun and holiday Christmassy, like an elf.
Yeah, right. It's the season of eating.
And less magical. It's just going to be good, delicious food. And no, it will not be made with salsa, but she's still going to have her salsa and chips out there because what doesn't say Christmas except for, Mrs. A's famous Salsa Buena. And your favorite foods.
It
So
should adorn every holiday party that you're throwing this year. It
I
really
fill
should.
my stockings with it.
Right. Yeah.
Just a bag of chips and then dump
Yeah.
the jar in and just basically I put it on like a feedback.
Right.
Yeah. And
It's not my proudest moment.
no, no, much like every other Friday when I'm on this show. But another side note, Andy quit watching me eat.
Well, you got to turn off. You got to turn off the cameras at night, Kristian.
That's true. I keep forgetting to shut down the studio, and
Yeah,
that is my bad. My
right.
bad,
Yeah.
Holmes. So anyway, everything go well for your Thanksgiving there, Andrew?
Yeah, things were okay. The cat got into a little kerfuffle.
What is the exact definition of a kerfuffle? I guess you'll be telling us here in just a second, I'm sure.
No, yeah, I would say that it is an event that you did not plan for, but unfortunately took over the rest of your night.
So,
the
cat's still alive, correct?
Yes, the cat is still alive, thankfully.
Okay.
Yeah, we went over to my parents' house for Thanksgiving. It has been a hot minute since we've been to my parents' house because they've been dealing with some medical issues, right? As old people in their late 70s tend to do, right?
Okay, I thought you were gonna. Okay.
No. I aged you out of that.
The barrier.
Yeah. And so, but they neglected to inform me that they were having a mouse problem, and they had an exterminator come over and put in glue traps around the house.
Aha.
My cat loves to. And sure enough, as we sit down to dinner, she busts out of a cabinet stuck to 2 of the glue traps.
And you have to clarify that your cat likes to get into cabinets.
No, my cat can fully, I haven't videoed it yet, but my cat can fully open a cabinet by herself. She can walk up to it. She gets on her hind legs. She pulls from the top and walks back. And as it's closing, gets in. It's so impressive to watch.
Oh, yeah. No, we're going to need video of this.
Okay, I will get the video of it because it's incredible.
I want this for the next show.
Okay, I'll have
Brianna D, by the way.
No, yeah.
But no, I need to see.
You will have. I will give you video evidence. Yes.
Catastrophic event. You see what I did there?
I see what you did there.
Yeah, cat.
Yeah.
Catastrophic.
No, that was great.
That was pretty witty of me. Another note. Catastrophic.
Oh, speak of the
Oh, well, hello there, Mr. Amelia, a.k.a. Hold on, gonna find it. Santa!
Hey!
Yay! That, by the way, is Mr. Santa right there. That was checking in with us. Tim Melia is just this great guy that I work with, but he goes around and he makes an amazing. Well, you saw the picture.
Yeah,
just an amazing Santa, and goes around to like kids' parties and things like that, and apparently some office parties, which I don't want to know.
No. Yeah, the less we know, the better there.
Yeah, I think it's especially. Yeah. Anyway, no, he represents the Saint Nick spirit very well.
Excellent.
And it's does a lot of great things for the kids and whatnot. So thank you, Mr. Claus.
Can we tell Tim what we want for Christmas?
Well, I tried that, and
he got a big old lump of coal.
Well, he pointed out with one finger what I was getting.
Oh, sure.
So yeah, showed me right where it was and how soon I would get it, which was almost immediately.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Well, he does have the speed and the magic of the real Saint Nick.
His finger right upside his nose. And twinkle, 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 there I was. No, thank you, Tim. No, I love the fact that you do that, man, because the kids need that, and you do a great representation. So thank you, sir. Santa. Sorry, Santa.
Santa.
So we having the holidays, those are past us now. Thanksgiving's over. We're all getting ready for Christmas again, so that's why we're gonna have Mrs. A on. She's gonna show us some I think it was an appetizer and then a meal. Now these are not actually salsa related meals, but
Don't have to be.
she's going to have the recipe for the marinara sauce that she's using.
Yeah.
But they're good hearty meals for winter and for holiday festivities. So when you're doing your office parties with a Santa or not a Santa, and or just at home,
Your holiday figure of choice,
right? And,
whoever that is.
Yeah,
Right.
Krampus or whatever.
Yeah, Hanukkah Hank. I mean,
that's right. Hanukkah Hank, forget about it. You kids, what do you need? Here's a dreidel.
Yeah. Kwanzaa Ken. I mean, they're all out there.
Oh, Tim Meadows is awesome.
Yeah.
But anyway, so it's going to be delicious. It's going to be a lot of fun. Very excited to have her along with us. And as I just teased, next week we will be on, and we will be on with, or not next week, the week after. That's right. We have a little.
We're week hopping.
We're week hopping because it's the way we do things. It's random. That's what it is. It's random. Everybody's doing it nowadays.
That's the ticket.
Yeah. Ticket. In fact, I invented the ticket back when I was a ticket master. Yeah. So Brianna D, she's got a young lady. She was on Disney Channel on was it The Sweet Life?
Something like that. Yeah.
We're so well informed. But no, she's become quite a popular little music artist, and she's dropping this new Christmas song, and so we're very excited to have her on, and we'll play that as well. It's hitting the charts, but so we've got all this going on because it's Christmas and it's December, and we're all getting ready. Is your house decorated yet, Andrew?
Oh, it is. Yeah. No, my son is a believer still. And so he was playing Christmas music in October. So yeah. So he was ready. No, he was ready for this. So so I put the lights up like 2 weeks ago. But yeah, we have all the decorations out. We have an inflatable Mickey out. We got a Christmas bear, light up Christmas bear. We have a Bumble from the old Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the Abominable.
Oh yeah.
We have a Bumble in the yard. So yeah.
Bumbles bounce.
Right.
And so do podcast hosts who have too much to eat sometimes.
Right. Yeah.
Around on the couch. And then we make bouncing noises from the wrong ends of our bodies.
Right.
We're left alone for a little while.
Yes.
Yeah. Nobody really needed to know that, so we'll let's just do that. Let's just get that out of the way. We will, I think, be decorating this weekend. So
okay, good.
Because again, sick.
Of course. Do you put lights up?
I have a little yard decoration thing we're gonna do now that we're in our new place. I will have to re-coordinate.
You gotta re-strategize the Christmas decorations.
Yeah, because the last place we were in was very small.
Oh, sure.
And didn't really have opportunity for much. So now I have more room to play outside.
Yeah.
Of course, we live on the end of a street where nobody's really going to see it except us. And So
as long as it puts you in the spirit of Christmas.
now let me ask you this, and everybody listening at home, I would love to hear your opinions. Have you tried using solar Christmas lights?
Tried using what?
Solar Christmas lights.
Oh, solar Christmas lights. No, I haven't.
Sorry, did you stroke out? Did I fade out? I don't know.
No. I honestly, I don't know that I've ever heard of solar Christmas lights.
Oh, dude. No. Yeah, I've used
So
them
we have,
sometimes.
yeah, we had a solar snowman that would light up, but yeah, I haven't used actual like
Oh,
LED solar powered Christmas lights. No,
yeah.
that's awesome.
I found them at I think it was Target.
Ah,
This was
that French
several
store.
years ago. Several
Yeah,
years ago. And because I was looking to replace, how string lights after a while, you're like, yeah,
right.
I'm tired of replacing bulbs. We're just moving
Yeah,
on. Which I know those of you who recycle, sorry, but there's only so much time in a day,
yeah,
a month. So anyway, I found these and I was like, well, I'll get one string, see how well they light up and do all that. Dude, they did awesome.
really.
They had a lot of different varieties.
Uh-huh.
So I found like, the big classic Christmas light
Yeah,
bulb things. Found those and was super excited. So I got a few strings because you can put them together.
right.
But then you had to find a place to get the little solar panel to make sure it gets enough sun,
Oh, sure.
which
Yeah.
where we're at now, I'm not going to have a problem with. Uh,
Okay.
but like I said, that's going to have to be a next year thing. So,
Got
but yeah, no, they worked great
it. Okay.
for quite a few years. And,
Yeah,
moving around and yanking them around, they get knocked up just like
sure.
everything else. And
Yeah.
so I finally said when we were moving into the small place, I'm not going to have a place to hang these. There you go. Forget about it. We're going to celebrate
Forget
Hanukkah.
about it.
You don't need lights. It's candles. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
So anyway, but yeah, so I will be doing some research and seeing if, especially after Christmas,
Yeah. You get the specials.
50% off. Oh my gosh! Yay!
Yeah. We used to do that. We used to hit that quite a bit, and most of our Christmas stuff is due to the week after. Let's get rid of everything.
It's like the Halloween candy. The day after Halloween, it's all 50% off, and
Yeah, but that's not. Halloween candy won't stay till next year. That's just completely me wanting to gorge on
if you
candy.
space it out right and buy enough.
Exactly. Right. Yeah.
Just saying.
No, for sure.
That's why some people have refrigerators out in their garage.
Yeah. My refrigerator in my garage is a soda refrigerator. That keeps the sodas cold.
Yeah. Or the Halloween candy. That was
Oh, okay. All right.
Andy, work with me on this.
I'm sorry. I'm just, I don't know this. You need to educate me.
I'm trying.
Okay.
Okay. Making a note. Andy, underline Halloween candy. Lots of underlines. So, moving forward, Christmas candy's coming up soon, and we're getting ready for it. So let's get ready for it with, maybe what we like to call the Random 9 list. Yeah. Andrew.
Yeah.
Has been in charge of, you found a whole new team.
Right. No.
Create and make our new Random 9 list, which is your son. What does this say?
It says, just like you trying to hand out candy at work, can't trust you.
Yeah.
LOL, Tim Melia.
I do dip them into roofies and get people to do the work that I need them to do. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
They're all my evil puppets after a while. Anyway, so Xander and his schoolmates come up and pull together the Random 9 list, which is...
So this week, I did a little bit of backstory on the Random 9 this week. So Thanksgiving tradition in the Drake household is to watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, right?
Ah, yeah.
And I don't know if you watched it this year or no. Okay, it's all good. I don't know if you've noticed, but there has been an influx of musicals made out of some very interesting, like 80s intellectual properties.
Ah, yes. Yes.
So this year they focused on they showed something from The Outsiders. You remember that with
yeah, S.E. Hinton was one of my
S.E.
favorite
Hinton,
authors.
right? The great movie with Matt Dillon, Ralph Macchio, Tom Cruise, Patrick Swayze, Rob Lowe, Emilio Estevez. Right?
I love the enunciation.
Yeah.
Estevez.
Diane Lane. I mean, come on, right? Everybody was in that movie, right?
Yeah.
But they also did a number from the musical based on the movie Death Becomes Her. Goldie Hawn.
Yeah. What's her name?
Yeah, what's her name?
Everybody's favorite actress that
right.
That we can't seem to forget.
Meryl Streep, right?
Barbara, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then God, it's Barbara.
Right. So this week's Random 9 list is 9 random movies or IPs that do not need the Broadway musical treatment.
I'm not sure. I'm feeling comfortable with this at all.
Okay. Well, let's start, and you'll see where the writing team's
where
mind was.
There. Oh, hold on. There we go. Yeah. Now we've got the random.
There we go. Right.
List.
So 9 random movies or IPs that do not need the Broadway musical treatment, and some of them will have the reasons why. Number 9. Oh, thank you.
Sorry. Oh,
it's okay. Number 9, RoboCop.
Right? Hey-o. Yeah.
And you know that iconic line from RoboCop, "Dead or Alive, you're coming with me," right? But they figured you'd probably get Bon Jovi to write the music for that. So now it's "You're Coming With Me, Dead or Alive."
Dead or alive.
Yeah.
Yes. I could actually very much see RoboCop as a musical.
I think so too, right? Yeah.
Bon Jovi writing the entire score.
The entire score for it, right? Number 8, random movies or IPs that do not need the Broadway musical treatment. Here's Johnny. Here's Johnny. The Shining. The Shining does not need it, everybody.
Like he comes to the door. Here's Johnny.
Here's Johnny. Here's Johnny. I'm here to put an axe through your face. No, it's just not. It's not going to work. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it could be interesting. That's for sure.
Right.
But I like the theory. I'm very intrigued by the theory, and I could very much. All right, I'm all right. Moving on. Number 7.
Number 7. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. We do not need a musical for this.
No, maybe.
No. I mean, do we? Do we?
Now I'm kind of like
we could. You know what? They could totally make one, and it would probably work.
We should write it.
Okay. Yeah, let's write it. Powwow. Next.
We'll be the Barry Manilows for Bill and Ted.
There we go. Our next little powwow. We'll write this. Okay. All right.
Or maybe not.
No.
Number 6.
Number 6, random movies or IPs that do not need the Broadway musical treatment. You know that this was going to show up on here anyway. Star Wars, right?
Oh, I need Star Wars sounder.
Music written. Music inspired by the late Michael Jackson. Luke Skywalker, you're my son.
Oh my God. Yes. That gets the DJ air horn right there.
Thank you.
Oh I'm sorry. Oh, that was good. I was not expecting that. I was
sorry.
No, No, that caught me off guard, and I love it.
Yeah.
So, number 5.
Number 5, random movies or IPs that do not need the movie musical treatment or do not need the musical treatment. The Karate Kid. I don't need 30 kids and geese singing "We're the best around. We're the best around." I just don't need it. No, not going to happen.
But 30 kids and geese?
Geese. Geese, the karate uniform. The gi.
I'd rather see 30 kids in geese uniforms.
Right. Yeah. Sure.
Dancing.
Yeah.
Goose stepping. Yeah. Oh, wait. No, that was bad. All right. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. Where are we at? Number 4.
Number 4, random IPs or movies that do not need the musical treatment. E.T. Right? And you get Dave Grohl to write the music for this. I've got a connection to make. We're gonna phone home. I mean, it just,
Yeah, I actually really want to see this now.
Right?
A whole E.T. musical with Dave Grohl's music behind it.
I mean,
nah. Yeah.
I don't know. If Grohl signed on, this could probably work.
Well, Taylor Hawkins not around anymore, so
they replaced him. They got a drummer.
Yeah, hey, dude, Taylor was a hell of a drummer.
He was incredible. Yeah.
Not as incredible as Stuart Copeland, but
definitely not.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever going to be as good as Stuart Copeland. We're just laying that out there. I'm laying that out there. I don't care.
Yeah.
I know. I'll shut up. Sorry. Okay, number 3.
Number 3, random movies or IPs that do not need the Broadway musical treatment. Big Trouble in Little China. Now, this would essentially start out with Lo Pan walking the streets, singing U2's "I Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For." The girl with the green eyes.
Yes. Oh no. Yes, I want that. At least just that.
Right? Yeah.
I need the girl.
We need to make fake Broadway musical trailers for these movies. That's what we need to make.
Ooh. We're gonna have to get a bigger budget.
Right.
Oh, we're gonna have to get a budget.
We need a budget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll work on it.
We'll work on it.
We know some people, actually.
We do. Yeah.
Maybe we throw it out to them.
Maybe.
Colonel, you know some people.
Oh yeah. God, we should activate the
advisor page,
the advisor board for this. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, Rebecca was just on. She could have been.
That's true.
Green eyes.
Oh yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
Right.
See, we're thinking. Okay, we're spitballing, but we're in the middle of the random 9 list. Number 2.
Random movies or IPs that do not need the Broadway musical treatment. Aliens. Game over, man. Game over, man. Game over. No, it just wouldn't work.
What?
Game over, man. Come on, from Aliens.
What were you trying to sing it to, or were you just making up a song?
No, I was trying to sing it. I couldn't think of a good like.
No, okay, so because I'm like, I don't think I've ever heard that tune before, but
no,
but it could be made.
Right, it could be. Yeah,
you have that talent, you have that ability, and well, you've got a whole writing staff there with Xander and his friends. So
that's true. That's true.
Hey, a bunch of Mountain Dew, some Twizzlers, and Nerds candy, and lock them in a room for about 2 hours.
Yeah, perfect. I'd have random 9s for the whole next year,
and 9 Broadway musicals.
And that's true. That's true.
Right. Here it is, the number 1, the killer.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh,
why did it have to be snakes? I can't do it. I can't. No.
Oh my gosh, that
that one guy.
is what that. Oh, I can so see that.
I know, right?
Actually, I think that would make an amazing musical. And
Wouldn't it?
oddly, I'm pretty sure somewhere in the world of musicals, it's in the works.
I have a feeling that there are a few musicals of these out there.
Yeah.
Somewhere
Or
that we just haven't seen.
Off.
Way off Broadway, right?
Yeah, but they're out there.
Yeah.
But
I mean, here's Johnny. Here's Johnny.
No, just kind of coming through the door like, here's Johnny. Here's
right?
Johnny. I'm going to ask you. Yeah, I am. Oh, yeah, don't sneak out the window right now because I don't like going in the cold. Baby, it's cold outside. Too cold to ask you, but I'll do it. Yeah. But you'd have to get Jack Nicholson to do the reprise.
So funny enough, Jack Nicholson's son was just in a horror movie, and he looks so much like his dad.
Oh, really?
So much, and it was a horror movie, so it was like he did the Smile.
Yeah.
Smile 2 was what he was in, and he does the Smile, and it's scary.
Yeah, well, and that's what I was trying to think of the other week with Rebecca Kennedy, because I saw that, and then I saw her in that Witches movie. Remember how I brought up how she does that smile?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
No, that's no, don't do that ever. And then, of course, then she does it. She's like, you mean like this?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, like that. I'm not turning the lights off in my house for a while. I don't care. Yeah, I like it. All right.
Nice.
So, you know what else I like? I like salsa.
I like salsa.
Yeah, salsa's delicious.
Yeah.
And, if we only knew where to get some salsa.
I have an idea.
Do you?
Yeah.
Where do you think we can get some salsa? Especially, if we're in the West Coast to, let's just go Pacific time zone to Mountain time zone.
Well, we happen to know a very, very good salsa maker.
We do. Well, now, is it made fresh with the best ingredients and only just 3 different versions because, you don't want to get too nutsy.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? I mean, come on.
I mean, and cilantro without onion because who needs onion breath, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about.
I have enough problems as it is. I don't need onion breath as a problem.
Yeah, we all have that problem. So, I mean, if you were going to have a Christmas show going on and you were going to have somebody with salsa and delicious food, who would you bring in?
Well, how about the backbone of this show? Mrs. A?
That'd be Leah Guile, Mrs. A. Feliz Navidad, mi lady.
Feliz Navidad.
Hello.
Hello.
You don't sound as inspired as we were.
Well, yeah. No, I'm anxious to get going here.
Okay.
With all your coughing, I had to make myself some tea because I'm afraid I'm going to start coughing. If you missed that, everybody, Random is a walking pneumonia person.
Right.
Yeah,
Kristian, yeah. Poor thing.
Yeah.
There we go.
I could actually probably be in a hospital and in a containment suit or something. But here I am because I'm dedicated to this show and bringing the world Mrs. A with her famous delicious salsa, which we can find pretty much everywhere from the West Coast to the Rockies and expanding a little further all the time. Right there. See, there's one of them. Now that's the traditional, right?
Yeah.
Traditional medium. Then we have traditional hot, and we have salsa verde. And I do have some news. We were going to kind of go over what's up with salsa buena, but we're bringing back 2 of our original flavors, and they should be ready to go in January. So I might just have to send you and Andy some so you can do a taste test.
Please.
Let me tell you, it's my pineapple mango organic lime juice,
Yes.
and my Rojo Loco, crazy red, because it's crazy good.
Oh.
And if you combine the two, you get you mimic the flavor of al pastor. So you could take a roasted chicken and shred it up and put the Rojo Loco on it and mix a nice red chicken base. Do your tacos, top it with pineapple mango, and your taste buds will go towards al pastor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, which is delish. And then the other thing, is you can put them both on a block of cream cheese for Christmas.
Yeah.
And dip into it with a wheat thin. Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
Oh.
So yeah, so since we're talking about salsa buena, let me just go on a roll here. I took on a brokerage firm because the 600 stores we're in up north in Nevada and Oregon, a few in Southern California. I've gotten all by myself. I haven't had a rep. I haven't had a broker.
No, it's been all you going everywhere, doing everything, and
with a container of salsa and a bag of chips, and they take me in. I mean, I've had a couple of big corporate meetings with Safeways and Nob Hill Rayleigh's, Bel Air, but it's getting tougher. It's like my phone calls aren't being answered, my emails aren't being answered, and so and this it's called the Epic Sales Partnership. And they are all over Kristian and Andy. So they're just their goal is to get me in Arizona and Montana and across the country.
Missouri.
Colorado. Yes, everything. So we're doing our first distributor show with that team. And they're just going to be bringing me customers. Otherwise, if you're there by yourself, you're sitting there, and there's so many people. But anyways, that's happening in January. So we're really excited. So we're bringing 2 new flavors back. We now have a brokerage company with tons of reps all over the country. And they're targeting, the natural grocers, the Sprouts, the Safeways in the Northwest region. Andy, I don't know if you have Safeways up there.
Yeah, no, we have them at Salem, believe it or not, does have a few Safeways.
Good. So we're chasing it, and I do need their help because I don't know. It's crazy out there. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
So that's what Salsa Buena. Remember, guys, when I told you Ralph was doing a music project with his teacher friend?
Yeah.
So look at this. It's finished.
Oh,
no way.
Yeah. We just got the CDs and we're getting LPs in a couple of weeks. And it's called Desert Zones Homage. And the name of their group is Los Ocatillos, which it's very Joshua Tree, The Sunset. And then on the back, they have 9 original songs.
Nice.
And it's pretty cool. And then when we open it up, that's the CD. It's got spirals and swirlies on them. And then when you open up, it's actually a booklet with all of the lyrics.
I was going to say all the lyrics and whatnot.
Yeah, all the lyrics.
Wow.
So, anyways, yeah, he's right here. He's going to be my camera guy again.
Congrats, sir.
Say thank you, Ralph.
Thank you.
Say thank you, Ralph. So, anyways, we've got exciting things with the business. Ralph's got exciting things with his music, and then the first 3 weekends of October, we participated in Highway 62 art tours, which Highway 62 goes from pretty much down by Palm Springs up through Morongo Valley, up several grades up to Yucca Valley and then off to Joshua Tree. And there were, I think there were 176 artists, and we did all 3 weekends. And it was so crazy because we got to throw during summer when it's like 110. And we don't have our
throwing the pots in this.
Oh my gosh. But I think Andy put a few pictures up, And
Yeah.
we sold out every weekend. So we were in between the weekends, we were frantically throwing and firing pots for it.
There they
So
are. Yeah, look at
those
this.
those
And
are some.
for those
Yeah.
who don't know, Leah and her husband were actually ceramics and arts teachers. And that's how they started out. And then Leah started the delicious salsa making. But she not only do you throw amazing pottery and where you've taught not just my friends like Kevin Story, Michael Young, all those guys who learned how to make incredible pottery and ceramics. But you guys have taught so many other kids and people how to do this, and I'm sure you've had some highly successful people out of them.
Yes, yes. Ralph has one former student who's a college professor in ceramics.
Oh,
Um, I I have a young girl, Nikki Valeri, and her and her husband Will have a pottery up in Napa, and Martha Stewart has come to their pottery and bought
Oh,
stuff.
wow.
And
Oh,
then George Lucas, their Michelin star restaurant up on their ranch, they have a Michelin star restaurant. They called her and they said, "We'd like you to throw and make all of the dinnerware set for our restaurant." And she
Oh,
goes,
that's incredible.
"Okay." And she called me right after they hung up and she said, "Mrs. A, Mrs. A." And I'm like, what? And she told me what was happening. And she said, "They asked if a $25,000 deposit was okay." And I said, "Yeah, yes." you know, so
no,
I know, no,
it's the guy
no.
who created Star Wars. He's got
Yes.
billions.
Right.
Yes, yes. And so we have our little jalapenos and our little potters out there. Actually, in the 40 years we taught, we had 6,000 students each. It was crazy.
Wow.
6,000, really? And I was one of them.
You were one of them.
That's
Yeah. And my first class is now 59.
and you still talk to me. So
I do. Well, you had Rob Broadman on, the photographer,
Oh,
my
yeah.
student
Right.
and your dear friend. And he goes, "Mrs. Hay, you should talk to Kristian about, getting your salsa on the show." And that's how that all started. But
and here we are.
And here we are. So, talking about holiday, I like a casserole for Christmas because, and the holiday season, because one, you can make it beforehand, you stick it in the oven, toss a salad, make some bread, and you've got it. So what we're going to be doing today, two things, and then an appetizer that every time I make this, people go crazy. It's my hot artichoke dip. And if you guys are ready, it's going to kill you when I have to taste this in front of you. I'm so sorry, but
No, this really isn't fair.
Right.
It's amazing, but then me and Andy end up chewing on our shoes while we're watching you make all this delicious food.
Yeah.
And Ralph gets to reap the benefits, but
Yes,
Right.
he does. Yes, and so do my dog park friends, and I spread the love. This food will be going out to people.
and you also donate a lot of you
Yes.
cooked a lot of food and donated it to
Yes.
homeless centers and stuff like that out in your area, which I mean, that's so amazing that you spread the wealth so much like that. And you've always been like this. You've always been so amazing and so kind and incredibly patient, which I'm not sure how you still bear that, but especially after me and my friends like Rob.
I've had throwing sessions in the classroom when they're adults and they bring their kids in, and they wobble a little bit, but then boom, they go and they show their kids how to do it. And it's great. It's great.
Yeah. No.
So, so I'm going to start with my artichoke dip.
Okay.
And there are two different kinds of canned artichokes that you can get.
Okay.
And they're on the shelf. I sent Ralph for some more today. I said they're in the vegetable aisle above the green beans and the corn and all of that, but they're usually on the top because they're not widely used. But do not get any that are marinated. The marinated ones, they've got like a pickling marinade on them. This is just quartered artichoke hearts in water. And so, okay, gotta get my stuff ready. So for those listeners that are listening to the show, get a piece of paper and write this down because it's delish.
Yeah, and now this is not in the on the Mrs. A famous.com website, right?
It's not, because I just kind of, I love food. I love comfort food. I love food that makes people feel all good inside. So when we were talking about, the holidays, this came up. So it's super easy. So I am taking 1/3 cup of mayonnaise.
Okay, 1/3 cup of mayonnaise.
Yes, please. And putting that down in the bottom, because sometimes this crazy thing gets a little
And you got a little food processor there, or is that a blender?
it's a blender.
Okay.
2
Basically
cans.
a food processor.
Yeah, 2 cans of drained artichoke hearts, drained because they have the liquid in them.
Now, do you save the liquid for something else later, or no?
No, I just
throw
let
it
it
out.
drain.
Let the dog eat it, whatever.
And then when I was doing the prep today for this, I was sauteing onions and garlic for the marinara sauce, or for the sauce for the lasagna. I don't know if I've said lasagna yet, but that's where we're going.
Oh, wow.
And so this is I just said, wow, I don't have to do that. There's sauteed in olive oil. Sheesh, the saran wrap. You know how saran wrap messes with you?
Oh, yeah.
So here's some garlic, onions in olive oil, and that's going to go in there. And I just took that out of my sauce for the lasagna.
So if you were going to guesstimate how much that is altogether, a few teaspoons or?
3 tablespoons combined.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's in there. And then you throw, I should have taken this stuff off. You throw.
You're trying to keep it as fresh as possible.
Right.
Yes. So, and here's some shredded Parmesan cheese, but they sell it shaved, they sell it grated. Oh, it's grated. I was looking at that the other day.
Okay.
Yeah, let me look real quick.
And now you're putting this all in at once,
Grated.
and then you're going to combine it, or do you
Watch this? It's so easy. So it's artichoke hearts in water, not brine, mayonnaise, onions, garlic, olive oil sauteed, and then me.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh.
it's going.
Oh,
It's a go.
happening. It's happening. I love it when it finally grabs. Like when the blender finally grabs and then everything just goes in.
Yeah.
It's my favorite part.
Vortex.
Get it.
Delicious. Oh my gosh.
There it goes. There it goes. Yes.
Wait.
Okay, I'm putting this up for Andy now.
So I turned it off. I kicked it up to the 3rd speed, and it was too much. It didn't like that 3rd speed.
Okay,
so
you keep it on a low blend?
Yeah, 1 or 2.
Okay,
and then
blend.
you have to stop it to push it down with your spoon. And then here we go. Okay, come on. Meow, meow, meow. You have to have
Does that help it? Meow, meow, meow.
meow, meow, meow. And we don't have cats, Andy, but I tell you, our son does. And we went to Denver a little while ago, and those cats are too much. Oh my gosh. You talk about yours going in the cupboard. They got a new house, and the first couple of weeks they was there, Salem, I call him Salami. He disappeared. He disappeared just as they were all dressed to go out for Halloween.
Oh yeah.
And Kaylin was crying, and where's Salem? Where's Salem? That cat had gone under a kitchen, like a corner of a kitchen cabinet. Yeah. And there was a small opening.
Oh,
and he went up, and he was somewhere in the inner walls of the house.
Oh no.
And I could not console them. I said, go to that hole and shake food. He loves food. So, and he eventually came out. Then one time he went in the dryer hose disconnected, and he got in there. Yeah. He's a little spicy.
Yeah, our cat started picking up the vents in the house and crawling into the vents.
What the?
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're not the brightest creatures. They're not the brightest creatures at all.
Apparently, if it's figuring out how to pick up the floor vent and get inside the I'd say it's a pretty creative cat. And
so here's
kind of scary to be left alone at night.
A little bit.
Of course.
It's just an oval baking dish.
Okay.
And the consistency is then kind of I don't even know what it's like. It's all blended together. And I don't know. I don't have a consistency.
So it's watery? Or?
No. Wait, here I come. Here I come.
Sort of chunky.
Not really. See, it's like
No.
Yeah.
more. Mashed potatoes, Ralph was saying.
There you go.
All right.
All right.
There we go.
See, Ralph's a good color man.
Yeah.
He's the side host here. So
You're the side host, Ralph. Okay.
And for those again listening at home and whatnot, this is Leah Guile, the famous Mrs. A of Mrs. A's famous Salsa Buena, and preparing foods for us right now. She's doing her famous artichoke dip,
Which is hot.
which is
So it's a hot dip. And for those who don't know the story, is that I have always fed my students all those 40 some years. And 16 years ago, my third period stopped me in class and they were having a salsa snack. They said, we can't wait to be good. You've got to market this. Within 10 minutes, they named the salsa Mrs. A's famous Salsa Buena. One of my boys walked up and said, can I design your label? And he had it done in 3 weeks. And because I listened to them, now in about 600 stores.
boom.
So
So,
incredible.
Yep.
It's good to listen to kids sometimes. They have good ideas.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so then I'm going to take Parmesan cheese.
Just to clarify, me and my friends probably weren't part of that.
No,
but-
but you did eat.
Right away. No.
No. You guys cracked me up. Oh my gosh.
But we were
There's-
fun.
You were so much fun.
Until we
loved
ended
you.
up on the bench of shame.
Yeah. Okay, so Ralph is going to come and take all of my artichoke over.
So in other words, Ralph's going to be busy eating some chips and dip for a while.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I have 3 of these artichoke dips, and it is Fun Friday today. So we might have to take Luigi to Fun Friday at the dog park and take some of these. But this is going to go in the oven at 350 until that top Parmesan cheese just gets golden brown.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
So
Yes.
is everybody's brain okay with going to lasagna?
Yeah.
Lasagna. Okay.
Yeah.
So
When do you get the dip.
when I do you want me to bring the dip out now? Oh, let's bring it out and have a
Is
taste.
it finished or is it still cooking?
No, let me look.
No, she's got it finished. She's a pro.
Oh my gosh. All of this has to come out, Ralph. So can you get the things and just put them on top? Thanks. He's so good. So where am I? I'm over here. Oh my goodness. All righty. So because I have to make my sauce, this is my sauce.
You sauce?
What's
My sauce. I make it first, and I do have a YouTube video. If you go to YouTube and you do Mrs. A's, A''S, marinara sauce, that's the one and only YouTube video I have ever done. And I did it during COVID when I was teaching ceramics from home. And when I felt like I was losing the kids, like their screens were shutting off, like they were going back to bed or something. I said, no, everybody's got to come back on. I'm going to show you how to make my marinara sauce. And then I assigned it to make it for Mother's Day. They could do a pizza, they could do pasta, whatever they wanted to. And then they had to send me a picture of the family enjoying it. So, so that's on there. But again, if you're writing something down, my sauce is very simple, very, very simple. And I didn't want to make more because I think I have more than I need right now. But basically, if this pot was big and huge, I would cut probably a whole onion and probably about 10 cloves of garlic Ralph squeezed and minced for me.
Yeah.
In olive oil. And then I would put in, here we go, the meat. This is just a tiny bowl.
Now, is that just ground beef or is that Italian
Yes.
sausage or?
No, it's ground beef.
Okay.
I'm
But
a
you
bit,
can substitute.
absolutely. You could do some beef, you could do some Italian sausage, whatever
Yeah.
you want. And then my whole recipe is, and I know you guys have Safeways back there. This is their signature crushed peeled tomatoes and puree, a bigger
Oh, yeah.
pan, and then a paste, a contadina paste or whatever. So this is it. these are kind of thick. So when you put them into the onion, garlic, hamburger, beef mixture, you might have to put a little water in it.
Okay.
Because you do
loosen it up a little bit.
You loosen it up. And then I love this stuff.
Now, what if you used a little red wine?
You could do that. You could do that.
Just for a little heartiness or whatever.
Absolutely. But I still think it would need a little water and a little wine.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Perfect Pitch Italian seasoning.
Oh, yeah. I use that all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
It's so good. It's like the perfect blend. And then, just put some of that in. So that is what's going to make the sauce. And I know there's a lot of controversy
She kind of
around
in there, didn't she?
Yeah.
I've got some sauce.
I got some sauce.
I'm putting it together.
So I do put a little bit of sugar in my sauce because of the acid in the tomatoes. You don't want to make it sweet, but you just sprinkle a little bit on top, stir it in, salt, pepper, and that's it.
So a few pinches of sugar?
Yeah.
Yeah, or a half a teaspoon. So look at this sauce.
That's the good sauce.
Ralph, can you just tilt it? I don't know if you guys can see it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. I want to swim in it.
Yeah, no, it's the best sauce. And
I want to swim in it. Just go straight for the weird. I'm bathing in it now. I made a bar of soap with it. I take it to bed with me at night.
Hang on. I know you're seeing the back of my shirt here, but you guys asked for it.
Right?
Oh, the dip.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness.
If for those listening at home, we are now looking at the finished hot artichoke dip with a nice little caramelization on top of the cheese. And
It's incredible.
oh, my. Okay, Ralph, eat a little bit. We want to live through you.
All right.
Okay.
Dip a
So
chip.
tilt it down one more time, and then I'll take it over. So this is amazing. It's almost souffle-like.
Oh, look at that.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Look at it. And remember Ralph said it looked like mashed potatoes?
Yeah.
Well, then, the top he's going to have to blow on this for a second because he's going to burn himself. Go ahead. Back over here. He's going to hold that. He's going to put the camera back. Oh. I know.
So, Chris, it's probably good that we're not there because, we would just be eating through the entire rest of the demonstration.
So, and nobody would understand what we were saying. But
okay,
hey,
Ralph's going to give you a review.
Nice and warm.
Nice and warm.
Nice little texture.
Nice texture.
Nice artichoke flavor with a hint of the onion and garlic.
Nice artichoke flavor with a hint of the garlic and the onion.
Yeah.
And then the Parmesan cheese I don't put any salt or pepper in it because the cheese is salty, and the cheese goes in the mixture and on top. Yeah.
So and that was incredibly simple. I mean,
simple.
Now, how long did you leave it in the oven for? Did you just kind of monitor it, or?
I kind of monitored it, but I put it in about a half an hour ago.
And on what temperature?
350.
350. Okay.
Yeah.
And now you can't find this on your website, which is mrsafamous.com, but you can find all sorts of other amazing recipes. You can also just replay this show.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
For the exclusive.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's a good thing. The website, I wrote a cookbook and it's there to download for free. And I'm famous for my soups. They're so comforting.
Yeah.
I've always said that. Yeah.
For soups.
Yes. If you make a pot of soup, share it with somebody. There might be somebody who's had a surgery or a senior citizen who's alone all the time and eats microwave food. Just treat them.
Yeah.
Poor old ex-stoners that live out in the Midwest.
Oh my gosh. I tell you. Okay, so I am switching to lasagna.
Okay.
I have a nice
lasagna with your marinara sauce.
Yes, but I put meat in it. So if you're a vegetarian, you just do the marinara sauce, don't add the beef. The artichoke dip is vegetarian. So if you're having family, You could do a lasagna casserole with meat and one without if you have kids that are coming home from college and they're vegetarians. So
Or
the
just
other,
too bad it's all for me.
yes, or just give it to Kristian.
Just-
So,
Ralph say?
what'd you say? I can't. Speaking of vegetarian, but that one has meat in it, but you don't have to. So for people watching their carbs, their weight, for whatever reason, guess what I do? I make very thin. Can you see it? Very thin
Oh, yeah.
zucchini.
Zoodle.
Oh, yes.
It's a
Yep,
zoodle.
yep.
I just take a zucchini and I buy them straight. If they're crooked, you have a little bit of a situation, but they're usually pretty straight. And I just cut nice. And then today what I did is I made a casserole with the zucchini, which if it didn't have the meat, it would be totally vegetarian. And I boiled the
Some
lasagna, some noodles. So I just wanted to show people. And if you're kind of easing your family into a zucchini lasagna, you can do half and half.
Have you ever thought about doing a Christopher Walken impersonation?
No, I don't know who he is. I'm sorry.
Christopher Walken? Oh, Mrs. A.
I'm sorry. Christopher Walken. Who is it? Oh, he's an actor. Well,
yeah.
Oh, Saturday Night Live, the cowbell. There we go.
Yes.
Now,
Yep. There you go.
We gotta have more cowbell. Andy does a pretty good Christopher Walken, but every now and then you have when you said noodle, it was very Walkenish, and I was like, oh my god.
So when I layer this, well, let's talk a little bit about the sauce. I showed you. No. I showed you how to do it. What I do if I'm going to do noodles, you salt the water. I am not a fan of those no bake or no boil noodles.
Sure.
You know, that you just put them in hard. If you do that, and maybe, your folks have done that and they like that, that's fine. But my sauce is so thick that I think you need a more watery sauce to get those things to bake.
Okay.
So I did a zucchini lasagna. Ralph, maybe tip down here, over here. And I'm going to just start layering it up. And you will see the sauce.
A nice saucy base.
A nice saucy base.
Yeah, there it is. All right.
Oh my God, it's so good.
The sauce.
It's the good sauce. It's right there. It's the good sauce. All right.
Okay.
And we
go.
layer some noodles on.
Oh, okay.
Did you overlap your noodles just a little bit?
I do.
Okay.
And you know what happened is I measured the pan before I boiled them. So it had three per level or layer.
Sure. Yeah.
So they've expanded. I didn't allow for expandage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, now I got to go in the fridge. Stay there, Ralph, real quick.
It's like food porn.
Now.
It's like,
Now.
All right. Now we add the ricotta.
Well, let me tell you, if your viewers and listeners like ricotta cheese, go for it.
Okay.
I have always made it with cottage cheese.
I was going to say, using cottage. Yes, that's a very popular choice.
Yeah, so that's what I have here.
Wow.
And I don't.
And you go straight from the tub. No extra little seasonings in there.
No, and no eggs or anything like that.
I usually when I do the ricotta, I usually mix in some Parmesan and some Italian seasoning just to give it a little bit of.
Oh, well, let's do. Well, yeah. Hang on. So I usually, my pans for some reason only do like 2 layers, but we'll see what I can get in here. Okay. Then where's my cheese?
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Chris, you okay?
Yeah.
All right.
So now this is a mixture of rustic cut and fine shredded mozzarella cheese. I tried to pick things that everybody could find in their grocery store.
Oh, and you're putting it on thick too. That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
There's got to be a layer. Like it's got to be noticeable. It's got to be a noticeable layer of cheese.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I love cheese.
Gosh.
Cheese is my you see how thick this sauce is?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
just
yeah.
want to push it
Spread
around.
it around. Do it.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Spread it
so
around.
sorry.
Get it all over there.
One time we have to have you guys from here, like doing the show.
Yeah.
In beautiful Joshua Tree. Okay.
I don't know that a plane would be available to get us home after visiting your house.
Cargo plane.
No, everybody says, I'd lose 100 pounds if I lived with you. And Ralph is so skinny. And guys, I'm down 91 pounds.
Oh, that's incredible, Mrs. A.
Well,
Well, that's been in the last 10 years. But we don't want to talk about that right now when I'm layering up lasagna.
Right. No.
No, it's
So-
very
So we'll
inspiring.
do a little top layer of sauce.
A top layer of sauce.
Okay.
And then
I'm
more
going to have Kaylin watch this show because she and I always say sauce.
sauce.
Top
We
layer
have
of
so
sauce.
much fun when we go see the kids. You know, I think we're truly blessed to have kids that want us to hang with us, you know?
Sure.
Pretty awesome. And you guys will get there. Well, Kristian, how old are your kids? You have a lot of them, don't you?
I have 4 daughters.
Yes.
They all hate me.
Hey, tell them you're cooking them some lasagna. Get them over.
Yeah.
With a good
No,
top
they
layer
range
of sauce.
36 to 16.
Wow.
36, 26, 18, and 16.
Wow. Ours is 29, and we only had one. And okay. So
Mine goes to 11.
What's that?
No, I just joking. I have an 11-year-old. That's it. Oh yeah, the big layer of cheese right there.
Oh my
That's what I've been waiting for. Oh, yeah.
And I actually put this on a baking tray, which you'll see when I take this away and bring the
Right, 'cause
finished one.
It's gonna bubble up just a little bit.
It's going to bubble up, and the sauce gets extra saucy.
The beauty thing about the baking pan underneath is it helps distribute the heat around.
That's true. That's
Right.
true. Yes. Okay.
things.
Then we come.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, a little
Parmesan.
Parmesan.
Oh yeah.
And I'm really liking this grated. Sometimes when I put the shredded, they're like long. They look like the mozzarella cheese. They don't quite melt into.
Right.
Oh
Yeah.
It's just a preference, whatever you guys want. Okay, so Ralph, go ahead and put the camera down, move all this
How
stuff
simple and
over.
quick and easy was this? My lord.
I know. Yeah. Just
Absolutely
It's-
amazing.
You know, I tell people what I do is not rocket science or complicated at all. I'm not a fussy, cook. I just make it simple. And, just don't be scared. You can't mess it up. And you know what? I'm perfectly okay with if a viewer or a listener uses, how they say that, rouse, sauce or whatever. But my marinara sauce is not hard. It's not hard. And you just let it.
That was very simple and easy.
Yeah.
And you can go to YouTube and find Mrs. A's marinara sauce right there. If you just type that in, Mrs. A '(S) marinara sauce, and you
Yes.
can find out how to make that real quick. But
And then if you want to add meat,
ragu,
yeah.
whatever.
I don't know if I'd go ragu. I don't know. My mom used to do that. It's kind of a nightmare for me. My mother.
Ragu.
Yeah. So I'm going to bring over Ralph. Yeah, I'll bring it over.
yeah.
Ralph's eating the dip. He's not
He
worried.
is eating the dip.
Yeah. He's
Yes,
already.
he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just had a couple more crackers. Okay.
Ralph is the envy of most men right now.
Oh man,
Look
look
at
at that. Look at that.
Oh my God. Oh, it's perfect. Oh.
And here comes the torturous part.
Yeah. So we're gonna.
Yeah.
You're gonna square it. We're gonna get a good. Oh, Oh yeah.
Oh, here we go.
You got to cut through all that cheese. That's so crusty and. Oh,
Oh man.
sorry.
Sorry, there's an alarm going off.
So I'll tell you that the zucchini lasagna does stay a little bit more watery because as the pasta one soaks and sits there, even in the oven, it's going to be saturated by that sauce.
Right.
And so when I pull this out, let's see what happens here.
So this is the zucchini one.
This is a zucchini one, and it's
Okay.
freaking amazing.
Oh, look at that.
So,
yeah.
but you can always get the extra.
Yeah, put that on top.
Yeah.
There you go.
So,
Yeah.
hang on. Where?
Oh my
One
goodness.
sec.
Dude,
One sec. Now,
this is so
see,
nice.
I'm being professional. I'm wiping
Oh, yeah, there you go.
off the plate.
You got a 10 on plating, Mrs. A.
Thank you. So, do you see the zucchini right there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
look at that.
you
My
know,
goodness.
a little bite of the zucchini, a
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
of the goodies from the inside.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I think this has got to go to me,
it all
Ralph. Hang on.
Incredible. Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Oh, Mrs. A.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man,
So
that's
these
good
are
stuff.
these are our treats for today.
Mm-hmm.
Artichoke dip. We have salsa and chips.
Yes, Mrs. A's famous salsa buena
Oh,
salsa.
And that's the best salsa on the market.
Duh.
I think if you all go to my cookbook on my website and
Which is mrsasfamous.com. Go there.
yes,
You can
the
find out
cookbook
where
is
to buy the salsa and get the recipes you
there
need.
for free. And the soups are amazing. I have enchiladas there. I have guacamole there. What else do I have? Grandma Dora's beef stew, who several of my dog park friends are making that now. It's so easy and so comforting. And it's done in about 30 minutes. What else? Oh, I put my recipe for tamales on there. The tamales are hard, but you know, does your wife make them, Kristian?
I'm sure she has. She hasn't for me for a while.
No, I know. It's a lot of work. Pretty much you find a good one, you know, that's out there in the marketplace.
But she's really been into the bread lately.
Oh, I know. Here, she can watch. Hang on. Oh, here's my mother. I feed it every night.
Right.
I feed it every night.
So yeah, we're gonna have to and Andy, you may have to help me talk her into
okay.
We'll have to film her making the bread one time.
Yeah, and we'll do the we'll do the speed up. So it's yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, that'll be great. A
Right.
2-day process. So
all right. So
yes.
again, Mrs. A's famous salsa buena, Leah Aguayo, and our amazing sponsor, which again, thank you so much for believing in our
welcome.
Two incredible exclusive recipes today: artichoke dip and lasagna and veggie lasagna.
That you're only going to find either, the marinara you'll find on YouTube, Mrs. A's marinara sauce. But the rest of this, you're just going to have to replay this show over and over again until you get all the recipe written down right. Yeah. And then let us know. Let us know if you try some of these recipes. We would love to hear from you. Again, mrsasfamous.com is where you can find her all her recipes, where to buy her salsa, how her salsa was made, and any ideas you have. You're coming out with you're bringing back, I should say, 2 salsas at the beginning of next year, which is just a month or so away. And it was the
mango pineapple.
Pineapple mango with organic lime juice, which is delish.
Yeah.
I build that when it's tropical sweet with a little heat.
Oh. That's a little rhyme too.
Yeah. And then there's Rojo Loco, Crazy Red, because it's crazy good.
Okay.
And
now, is that spicy or is it
it's not. It's got a ground chili in it that takes it very deep in flavor and very
so it's
smoky, but it's not really smoky. It's not like what is the Chipotle? Yeah, it's not a Chipotle.
Okay.
It's an amazing thing, and it's just so delicious. And we haven't had it since COVID. When we moved from our commercial kitchen down here and got a co-packer, someone that makes it for us. There was the supply chain crisis, and the mangoes and the pineapples were off the chart expensive, and we couldn't get the chili, so we just dropped them. And you know, the 3 medium hot, traditional, and the salsa verde are keeping us alive.
Dude.
But we'll get out there and demo.
Yeah, I can't tell you how excited I am to try the mango pineapple one.
Oh,
I can't tell you.
And the Rojo Loco.
Yeah.
yes.
I am very intrigued about that. And
And
then
then you
combining
got
them all together to make a
al pastor,
al pastor. Yeah.
Yeah.
which is a very, very hot flavor right now. People love that.
I knew a pasta named Al. Does that count? No, that was the wrong. That was backwards.
No, yeah.
So
Well, I have shouldn't tell you this. I have so much lasagna and dip.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So me and Andy, it'll take a few hours for us to book
Few hours.
flights.
Yeah.
We can be down there with the rental car from the airport. How far is
Yeah.
the airport from you?
Well, you can fly into Palm Springs or you can fly into Ontario.
Okay,
You know this area.
Ontario's a little cheaper, I'm sure. So we'll figure.
It's so much cheaper, but you know, it's about an hour and 15 minutes for me.
Okay.
Well, but if
But
we're
this is-
driving, 45.
That's true. There we go. 45 if you're driving.
It's like going over 17 to go surfing.
Right.
Mrs. A's Spa and Resort. So, so when you come, yes, you will gain a few pounds, but
Yeah.
you know, it's beautiful.
Yep.
Bring the sweatpants. We'll bring the sweatpants.
Right.
Yeah,
The
that's all I'm
stretchy-
bringing is elastic lined clothes.
Right.
All right. Well, Leah, thank you so much again for all this wonderful food and food ideas for the holidays. We cannot thank you enough for being our sponsor. Again, MrsAFamous.com for the recipes. For the marinara, go to YouTube, Mrs. A's marinara sauce, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then for the artichoke dip, you're just going to have to replay this. So,
Yeah.
but in the meantime, enjoy. Please have a wonderful, amazing holiday. We will be
Yeah.
talking to you in the new year, and hopefully we will be sampling some of your delicious salsas that you'll be bringing back.
Yes.
And for everybody out there watching, please, if you are within the Mountain Time Zone or Pacific Time Zone, anywhere in between, find where this salsa is, get it, bring it to your parties, spread the love, let people know about the amazing Mrs. A's famous salsa buena and 3 amazing flavors. See, I should write a commercial for you.
Yes, you should. Yes,
Oh, wait, I did.
you did.
Ow! And it's not bad. I'm just gonna say, aha! All right, Leah, thank you.
I'm going to have another
Hey,
crack.
we want to hear Ralph's CD someday, so maybe we could.
Ralph is saying we're going to send you one.
Oh, yes. All right,
Yeah.
beautiful. All right. Well, anyway, listen, we're running really short on time, so
Okay.
thank you. Oh, you're gonna eat that as you're going away, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, there we go.
Mm.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you,
you
Mrs. A.
again, Mrs.
Bye.
A.
Bye.
MrsA'sFamous.com. Go check them out. We love you. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful Christmas. Ralph, wonderful Christmas. Thank you.
Same
Love
to
you guys so much. All right. Oh, man. Dude,
It's hard.
that is just not fair.
It is absolute physical torture to watch that.
It really is. It's pretty much painful.
Right?
Yeah. All right, Jose, I love you, but that's enough.
Right.
Wow, dude, so hungry. Oh, we're gonna have to get the Dead Campers Christmas music back on here. I
Oh
forgot
yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
Well, I suck.
Yeah. Next show, we'll get it.
Yeah, next show, why
Yeah,
not?
next show.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Speaking of next show and
Next show.
us
2
running
weeks.
out of time and
Yeah.
eh,
Yeah.
or hey, we don't need any. Is it playing? Can you hear it?
It is. I can hear it. Yeah.
Is it too loud? No.
Down a little bit.
Down a little bit.
Perfect. I can hear you still. So let's.
Oh, yay!
We can do it.
Not like last week where we couldn't hear anything that I was saying at all. All right, guys, we are going to get out of here. We will be off next week. We will be back the following week with, where is she?
Brianna, she's in there.
Brianna. I keep,
Brianna D.
it is Brianna.
Brianna.
Brianna D. There she is right there. Recording artist Brianna D. Grew up on the Disney Channel. You'd recognize her from I think it's A Sweet Life with Zach and Jody. Anyway, she was on a few different of those shows, and very excited. Sweet lady, wonderful voice. She's doing kind of this hip hop R&B kind of thing, and she's got a new Christmas song. I think it's called "Bad Christmas," which don't take it the wrong way. It's nothing like that. It's bad in a good way kind of thing, But anyway, so we're very excited to have her coming on through the talent agency of SNA, and we just cannot wait to. Okay.
Yeah,
Why?
It's gonna be awesome.
Keep clicking on it. Okay, there it goes. So yeah, we're very, 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 very excited. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. We're running behind. So we love you guys. Thank you so much. And again, thank you to our new friends at Creative Clothing and Customs. We're very excited. Or coverings, sorry.
Yeah.
They anything. You guys go to their website, check them out. You can get shirts, hats, stickers. You can get your car wrapped. If you're in the Kansas City area, they do car wrappings. We're going to talk to them. Maybe we can get with them and film how they wrap a car. And anyway, that's super, super nice people. Ask for Sean or Sammy. They're all amazing people over there. Great group of people. And they're helping supply us. They're working with us to get
with our promotional material,
hats and stickers and stuff like that. So anyway, all right, we're gonna get out of here next week, or we won't be here. Week after, we will. That's Andrew.
You're
I'm
Kristian.
sorry. Andy can eat, and I am.
And that is Christianus Hungrius Maximus.
Have you seen those new dog videos, by the way, that they keep showing? I'm Maximus.
Yes. Oh, yes, I have. Yeah.
Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah. Right. They do it with, so my feed. It's they do it with the cats as well. So,
duh.
Yeah.
Of course, they do it with the cats.
Right. But the funniest new cat trend that I've seen is the 3D printed Batman mask that they put on the cats.
What?
And I'll send you some of these. They're really funny, but they start off with the really sweet meows, right? And then they put the bat mask on.
Oh!
And the cat turns, and then it does the Christian Bale meow. It goes meow 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 meow.
Yes, I have. I know what you're talking about. Yes. All right. Nobody cares about us.
Yeah.
Because we're already way past the time. So all right, we will see you all in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Because I'm better, and we love you. So take care of each other. Be good to each other. God bless you for watching. Spread the word. We will see you in exactly 2 weeks, roughly, somewhere around that time, I'm sure. So you guys have a great one. Just finding the end credits. That's all I'm doing every week. I always lose it. Don't know why. Peace out, kids.